Hello friends, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be telling you why I'm no longer moving to Tulum in Mexico. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dain LUKA, welcome. I will go back real quick. So at the start of 2020, I set out to have the best year of my life. I quit my job, I left England, and I thought to myself, I'm going to travel for the whole year and just see what happens and have the most exciting year of my life. I saw so many beautiful places, from glaciers in New Zealand to the metro city of Tokyo to the world's largest infinity pool in Singapore. You can kind of guess what happened next. After having 7 flights cancelled and pretty much every country closing down their borders, I was left with a decision, which was either return to the UK or get stuck in Singapore, which was where I was back in March 2020. Due to being so stressed, alone and confused and just like, what the hell is going on, I made the decision to go back to the UK just to ride out this whole craziness. Within 2 weeks, I had a job, I had somewhere to live, and in my head I thought to myself, I'm gonna make it my aim by December 2020, I'm gonna be back on the road again. My little Christmas dream was to be in the Philippines, on the beach, sipping a cocktail with a Christmas hat. Obviously that didn't happen. The universe definitely had other plans for me. Usually I spend my Christmases with the homeless. I volunteer in London. I've done it every year for the last 5 years, but due to sort of personal issues and just not being able to do that because it was affected by COVID, I didn't end up doing that. So I actually spent the first year in 6 years spending it with my family. Me and my sister cooked an amazing dinner and it was lush. Hold on, this video isn't all doom and gloom. After my Christmas plans in the Philippines fell through, I thought to myself, the perfect time to go away will be April. That is when my tenancy ends for my house, which I have rented for the last year. And also that's when my job contract ends. So I made this amazing plan. I was like, I'm gonna go to Tulum in Mexico. I've seen so many people on social media there, and although they're still being affected by the pandemic, I thought to myself, this is a perfect place to go. Up until last week, I was actually ready to book my flights and leave for Mexico at the end of the month, in hopes that I was going to become a digital nomad and provide you guys with some amazing travel content. And then something happened. But before I get into that, let me tell you why I'm here. Let me tell you why I'm talking to you today. Since as long as I can remember, I have always loved YouTube. I love sitting there and spending my evenings watching YouTube videos on various other things like the rest of us, and I'm sure you do get stuck in those YouTube holes of, you know, watching random cat videos at like 1 in the morning. I don't do that so much anymore. However, in 2018, I started watching travel vlogs. I just fell in love with the idea of seeing people live out their dreams in like beautiful blue waters and going to like really cool places around the world and eating cool food, and I became obsessed with travel vlogging. Prior to 2018, I'd probably only visited 3 or 4 countries when I'd gone on holiday with my family. It's not something I've ever wanted to actively pursue. And after I started doing that, I was like, wow, I want that. How do I get that? So of course, what do I go and do? I go and book a flight to Thailand. Now, I had a lot of annual leave pent up, so I actually managed to take 1 month off of work. Me and my friend went backpacking with our backpacks, went to Thailand. Now, with all the YouTube knowledge and all the travel vlogs I'd watched on Thailand, I was able to find out all the cool places that we went to. We went to Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Koh Tao, Phi Phi Island, Koh Lanta, and if it wasn't for those travel vlogs, I probably wouldn't have had an amazing trip because I wouldn't know all the insights. I'm gonna say something magical happened on my trip in 2018 to Thailand. I'm gonna start by saying I met some really amazing people. I had some really cool experiences and I ate the best food I've ever eaten in my life, and that was definitely the furthest I'd ever been away from home. I think the flight to Thailand's like 14 to 18 hours. Now in that month, I learned so much about myself. I learned that I could wear the same t-shirt for 3 days in a row and it didn't bother me. I would be eating street food on the side of the road and staying in hostels and sitting on a train for 15 hours with a broken phone, and it didn't bother me at all. I really surprised myself. So yeah, I pretty much loved that, and I came away thinking I want more. I honestly remember sitting on the plane on the way home thinking about how much of a good time I had, how much I would miss all the new friends that I'd made, and I thought to myself, I need this, I want to do this, I want to travel for as long as I can. So after going back to the office on Monday morning, and side note, I do love my career, I love my job that I've chosen to pursue in life, but I felt in myself, I was like, this is something that I need to do. As Henry David Thoreau once said, I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life and reduce it to its lowest terms. Now, I really resonate with that because in my mind, I'm like, I want to see what there is to see. I want to experience what life has to offer. So I was definitely one of these people back in 2018. I never saved any money unless I had something big coming up, and I definitely lived payday to payday, and I knew I needed to make a change. So for the next 12 months, I came home and I started planning and saving for which would be the biggest trip that I would take in my life. And I set the day, I went into SDA, I booked all the places that I was going to go to for the first few months, and in my head I was like, right, I'm going to try and go away for at least a year. And if you've ever planned a round the world trip, you'll know it's absolutely head spinning. You sort of start to think, wow, where can I go? What is in my budget? What am I going to see? It's scary, it's nerve-wracking. I'm like, oh my god, have I saved enough money? You could probably say I've chosen the worst year in history to start a travel YouTube channel. So that is where we are going to pivot. Now, the reason I'm here today is because I want to share the world with you. I definitely feel that travel is a privilege. I see that, and I want to go out and travel and see the world, have amazing experiences, and share that with you guys. I want to inspire you to go out and travel and see the world. And if you can't use my videos and use my eyes to see the world and have your own travel experiences, that is the power of YouTube. YouTube has influenced me to go out and see the world. I don't think if I'd ever found those travel vlogs, I would have ever taken the steps out of my comfort zone to book a one-way flight around the world and just start traveling. So if that's something that you want to do, if you want to be inspired to travel, subscribe to my channel. There will be travel content coming very soon, I promise you. Now, let's get back to Mexico. I plan to fly to Mexico on the 5th of April, which is when I was going to leave my house and my job contract. That had all finished. Now, in the UK at the moment, we're currently on national lockdown with restrictions set to completely go away on the 21st of June. You can still travel internationally from the UK, but only for certain reasons such as medical reasons, education or work purposes. I even contacted the foreign consular, which provide all the foreign travel advice, and they basically said travel at your own risk. If it's essential to you, it is essential. No one is going to stop you. However, this week they decided to put in place a measure where you need to have a permit to leave the country. Now, I could probably still try and blag it, however, I'm not willing to take that risk. There is a risk that you can get fined, and also I could get sent away from the airport, and I don't really want to do that. So with me feeling unsure about traveling right now, I was taking this as a message from the universe to just sit tight, hold on. We should hopefully be out of this by the 21st of June, and I was so excited to be going to Mexico. You get a 6-month visa there, and things are open there. If you're in the UK, nothing is open. You're not allowed to leave your house unless you're going for a walk or you're going outside to exercise. And it's pretty miserable. It's really miserable. So I've decided the next 3 months, I'm going to knuckle down. I'm just going to focus on improving my mental health because that has not been great, my physical health, and focusing on videos and doing photography, videography, and improving my editing skills. As much as I would love to say I'm flying to Mexico on the 5th of April, that is no longer happening. We have a new plan, 5th of July, 2021, just over 3 months away. Plane, boat, taxi, dinghy, whatever it takes, I am getting out of this country. So what can I give you until I go away traveling again in a few months? Expect photography, videography. I still have travel content for you. I've got a lot of travel video ideas, so you're going to want to subscribe for that. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to see, pop them in the comments down below and I can consider making a video about that. The stay-at-home order ends at the end of this month, which means that I can go out of my hometown and I can show you much more of the UK. I've got videos planned to go to London and show you days out in London and things that you can do, go into the coast. There's going to be so many more travel vlogs, so I'm kind of excited. We just got to pivot, like Ross said in Friends, pivot, pivot, pivot. I will also say I do post a lot of Instagram reels on Instagram, so you can go follow me over there on Instagram at Dain LUKA. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Connect with me down below, leave some comments, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let me know your future travel plans. I would really love to hear them wherever you are in the world. Let's maybe connect at some point. I also want you to take this video as my channel introduction because there's something that I've never really done, and I know it's quite important for people to understand what your channel's about. So I just want to let you know that primarily my YouTube channel is about travel However, it's also about tech reviews. You know, I'm really interested in photography, videography. I've done a few sort of drone videos, and I've got, you know, other cameras that I use, and I'm going out taking pictures. So yeah, I hope you have learned a bit about me and enjoy this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, take care, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Quick side note, I also want to just share with you my beautiful country of England. Now, as much as I want to get out of this country, I can really appreciate the beauty of the English countrysides, and I hope you can too. Oh my god, it's so... my hair literally looks crazy. It's getting awfully close. Oh, I don't like birds. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh. Hey guys, so yeah, I was moving to Mexico in 4 weeks, and that is no longer happening. Oh my god, it's so sunny. No, I think I need to speed up. Hello friends, how are you? I hope you're all good. If you're new around, oh my god. Oh my god.